What's popping, guys? Welcome to Football Overseas and welcome to the prediction for Bundesliga Game Week 33, guys. You know what I'm saying? I said it, yeah, it's Bundesliga Game Week 13 predictions, people. But listen, I'm ZeerTalks, obviously. And before we begin, you already know what to do now. Subscribe to Football Overseas um, and also press the alarm bells, feature content notifications. Like and comment your way, give me your thoughts and your own predictions in the comment section down below. Check Football Overseas on his socials, and hopefully you guys are well and satisfied wherever you may be. Now, I say we begin tonight. As I'm recording, it's Friday, obviously afternoon. Uh, Stuttgart play against Union Berlin. Now, Stuttgart's a home side; they are ninth, and Union Berlin are 11th, and only 1 point separates them with 17 and 16 respectively. Last game for Stuttgart was a draw, and Union Berlin was a loss. Stuttgart look like they're in better form slightly compared to Union Berlin. I'm going to say Sebastian Hoeneß's men should be able to win 2-0. That's my prediction. We move on to Holstein Kiel. They play against RB Leipzig. Now, RB Leipzig, oh my God, last week they lost 5-1 at home to Wolfsburg. That is bad, and their form hasn't been great. But hey, Holstein Kiel as well have been awful. I mean, they're 17th. Leipzig are 4th, even though at one point they looked like they were going to compete for the league. Yeah, just because of how bad Holstein Kiel has been, I do expect Leipzig to get a result still. I'm going to say 2-1 to Leipzig. Then we move on to Bochum versus Bremen. Werder Bremen, to be exact. Bochum 18th, another loss last week. Who did they lose to last week? They lost to oops. No. Let me click to Augsburg. Okay. Uh and then Werder and they're 18th. Werder Bremen 12th, 16 points. Yeah, I mean, they're both in bad form. I mean, but Werder Bremen is slightly better. I'm just going to say Werder Bremen win 1-0. And we move. Then we get Frankfurt. Oh my God, I'm kind of tired, guys. Bear with me. Frankfurt versus Augsburg. No, obviously, I just said Augsburg beat Bochum, but come on now, it's Bochum. And Frankfurt second place on 26 points behind us, FC Bayern Munich, by 4 points. They have been on a winning run, whereas Augsburg hit and miss, really. 15 points, 13th place. Yeah, listen, Frankfurt are home. I do expect Frankfurt to get the win, and I do think they'll get so. 3 goals to 0. I say we move. By the way, Amar Marmoush has been on form. It's ridiculous. It's just one of them ones, man. Guys like him, Ekitike, who else have they been good in their team? Let's see. Just to give you some perspective, to be honest. However, they did lose to Leipzig in the DFB Pokal, which is a good thing, to be fair. And Leipzig, I should have mentioned that. So, yeah, 2-1 still. But anyway, quickly just to mention some names in the league that have been good. Not the thing, bro. What's his name? No, I'm missing out. Why can't I find the names, bro? Oh, this is why. Okay, well, I'm using SofaScore. Koch has been good for them. Uh, Knauf has been good for them as well. Have I missed out a name? Chelby as well. Faris Chelby. Yeah, man. Listen, as I said earlier, I just wanted to check through their names quick. Because to be honest, Frankfurt have been a good side. But yeah, as I said earlier, 3-0 to Frankfurt. They'll be back and running. Next game, FC Bayern Munich versus Heidenheim. To be honest, we lost to Bayern Leverkusen in the excuse me, in the what you call it, DFB Pokal. I do think, however, despite us not having a good performance by Leverkusen, I do think we will be back up and running as well against Heidenheim, who are obviously we're top, and we drew our last game to Borussia Dortmund. Heidenheim are 16th and they've lost nearly every game. So yes, 4-0 win to FC Bayern München. Leverkusen, the team who did beat us, they are third and 23 points. Against St. Pauli, who are 15th, 11 points. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Alonso's men are gonna take care of business at home. I'm gonna say 3-1. Borussia Mönchengladbach against Borussia Dortmund up next. Dortmund, obviously, they drew 1-1 against us. I actually thought they were poor against us, and we just didn't take care of business. And then Gladbach lost their last game. Who did they lose their last game to, though? Freiburg. So there you go. Yeah, but one is fifth, which is Dortmund. 10th, Borussia Mönchengladbach. 3 points separating the two, which is mad, to be honest. So, yeah, 5 or 6 places separated by 3 points. That's mad. Yeah, 2-2 draw is my prediction. Let's move on. Wolfsburg versus Mainz. 5-1 win away in their last game against Leipzig, as I mentioned earlier. Mainz 7th, by the way, they're 8th, Wolfsburg, and 7th, Mainz. They won their last game as well against Hoffenheim in a 2-0 deficit. And they both have 3 wins in a row heading into this game. My result, Wolfsburg being the home side, by the way, I do think Wolfsburg do sneak a win, and they're going to do so by 1-0. And lastly, Hoffenheim versus Freiburg. Now, I did mention Hoffenheim lost, and that loss was to Wolfsburg. No, not Wolfsburg, sorry. Was it? No, to Mainz. I apologize. They did lose to Wolfsburg, though, in the Pokal. Freiburg, their last result was, to be honest, a win. And that win was against, who was it against? Borussia Mönchengladbach, 3-1. So, yeah, man, Freiburg hit and miss form. Same with Hoffenheim. Yeah, listen, Hoffenheim are the home side, right? Weirdly enough, I do see this being a 1-1 draw. Just me. That's just me. But yeah, I think that is all the predictions. Let me know what your thoughts and predictions are in the comment section down below, and like the video. Listen, subscribe to Football Overseas, and press the alarm bells for future content notifications if you're new. Please go check Football Overseas on the socials, and hopefully you guys are well and satisfied wherever you may be. Gonna bounce now. Take care. See you later.